Okay, hello everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. We're gonna draw a leprechaun today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the face. And I'm drawing kind of, it's like a circle, but we're gonna have a hat on the top. So I don't want to close the top just yet. So let's go ahead and just focus on the face for a little bit. For the mouth, I want him smiling really big. So I'm gonna draw two curved lines. This is the bottom of the mouth, but I want his mouth to be open. So then we're gonna draw another curved line from here to here. It's just not curved quite as much. Now, depending how much room you have inside here, I'm gonna do some mouth or a tongue and some teeth. So there's his tongue. And then I'm gonna draw a straight line across, and that's gonna make the teeth. Now, this looks kind of strange maybe, but if we shade this in, you can go ahead and pause the video and take a little time to color this in. It'll make a little more sense. We'll get an idea of those white teeth, and if we color this later on, maybe we'll give them a red or a pink tongue. This looks pretty good. This is gonna look kind of like an emoji face at first. We're gonna make him smiling so hard, in fact, that his eyes aren't actually open. So I'm just gonna do two curves, kind of like this. Nice. And up to this point, this could really be any face. We could turn this into anything or just a regular or smiley face, but we're gonna start to change it right now. So leprechauns are known as having that red hair. So we're gonna give them some big red eyebrows. So I'm gonna draw a curve on both sides, but that's not all. That's gonna be the eyebrows. But I want them to be big, bushy, red eyebrows. So I'm just gonna do like a jagged zigzag line on top. We're also gonna give them like these big sideburns on both sides. Sideburns are the hair that connects the top of your head to like if you had a beard. So starting up here at the top, I'm gonna draw, again, a zigzag line. I don't go crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna stop down here. It's not gonna connect to the other side. It could, if you wanna keep going and give him a big bushy red beard, you could do that, but I'm gonna leave it right there. This is, kind of reminds me of Wolverine if you're a X-Men fan. Now, I don't know if leprechauns always have pointy ears, but we're gonna go ahead and give them some pointy ears. So on both sides, I'm gonna draw a line coming out. And then I'm gonna draw a line that kind of curves down on both sides. So here's his pointy ears. And if you want to, on the inside of these ears, you can draw like a little curved, kind of show that they're three-dimensional. They're not just like flat little fins that stick out. And there's his face. Like, that's everything for the face. So if you're still catching up, you can pause the video and kind of copy this or rewind it a little bit if you want to. Well, we're gonna go ahead and keep going on to the hat next. So for the hat, he's wearing a top hat. So I'm gonna start by just drawing a straight line across. It might touch his ears, it might not, depending how high your ears are. Maybe it's behind his ears. So to make it look three-dimensional, I want to change it into kind of a long, kind of rectangle shape. Now for the actual top hat part, I want it to look like it actually could fit on his head. So one thing that we can kind of do or note is that where his head starts or stops right here, that's about how big his hat should be on top. So on both sides, I'm gonna have my hat curve out because it's just kind of funny. And then we can do a curve on the top. Cool. And then I'm gonna put a big band across here. Maybe I'll put a gold buckle. And then a band across the top. So that's his hat. So we have a head and we have a hat. And then we're gonna do a pretty simple body for our leprechaun. So on both sides here, I'm going to draw his jacket. So I'm going to draw a line coming down on both sides. And then I'm gonna have his jacket be open, so I'm gonna draw a line here in the middle. And then I'm just gonna draw a line straight across. You're probably like, what is this? What is going on? To make it look like a jacket, we're gonna draw like the collar of a jacket. And all I'm gonna do is it's kind of like the letter M on both sides. If you want in the middle, you can draw like a line and some buttons, or you could give them a tie or something like that. Now we're gonna draw the lower half here, but let's give him another. They like their gold, so he's gonna have a gold belt buckle. And we can make a belt. And let's give him some hands. That'll be our next thing. So we're kind of just working our way down. For the hands, I'm just going to draw a line down on both sides. Those are his arms. We can close those. And then now actually draw his hands. We're going to keep the hands really simple. We're just going to draw a curved line. And if you want to give him a thumb, sometimes I'll just draw a little curve right there. Nice. Now for some pants, it's going to be similar to what we did up top, but I'm going to draw two curves coming down. And in the middle here, I'm going to draw like a rainbow shape, a U. And we can close these. This is where his pant legs are gonna be. If you want, you can put like a little cuff at the bottom of his pants. And I'm gonna give him some shoes. Now we could just do some real simple shoes here. If you want, you could do all kinds of like shoes with heels and stuff like that that they like to wear. But I'm just gonna draw a curve on each side because I have older drawers and younger drawers doing these videos, so this is gonna be something easier for everybody. And the back, we can just draw a line down and then just connect them. And that's it, guys. That's our leprechaun for today. So I hope you give this a try. I hope you enjoy it, and then I hope you color it. So we could add all kinds of other details in here, and maybe I'll pause the video and I'll go ahead and do some drawing and coloring and see what I come up with. And that's it. So there you go, guys. I went ahead and added a rainbow, and I added a little shamrock down here. It's actually only 3 leaves, so I guess it's just a clover, and a pot of gold. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you give it a try. I hope you add other things and do whatever you want, and I hope you all have a really great St. Patrick's Day. Take care, everybody.